Hello, hello. Good Tuesday morning. See what I did there? I actually got the day right. How are you guys today? How are you today? I hope you're having a wonderful morning. So far, so good for me. A little bit rushed today, though, to be honest, to be perfectly honest. A little bit rushed, but that's okay. We're here. Sometimes we have to rush. And sometimes we don't. All right, so welcome to the Morning Musings with Lauryn show. I am Lauryn, and I am so glad to see you today. Thank you for watching. And let's take a look at this morning's meme. Do something today that your future self will thank you for. It seems pretty obvious, but sometimes it's hard for us to see in the future. Always, really, kind of. What kind of sentence was that? Anyway, so yes, it is hard for us to see into the future. But what we can do is look into our hearts. What we can do is pray to God for what we would like to be, what we would like to see in the future. And we can start today doing things that will help us get there. Now, we talked about doing the 5 to Thrive for the last 90 days of this year. And so I mentioned that that's a challenge that I'm following with Rachel Hollis. And pick 5 is ideal. And I will post those later today, what those 5 are. But also, maybe just start with 1. Let's say, for example, you want to give up sugar, like mine. Mine was give up sugar until December 1st. So, because I started my last 90 days 30 days before the last 90 days. So 120 days, because 90 days, for me is my birthday. And I wanted to do something that I would be proud of on that day. So there are going to be challenges along the way. And I'm fully aware of that. And I'm okay with that. I don't love them. But there's a future version of me, this is another meme I was going to post this morning, who's proud of that I'm strong enough. And so I'm trying. And what I want to tell you, what I'd like to suggest is that when there is something that you are striving for and it's a bigger goal than what's right in front of you, that's going to propel you and that's going to give you the courage and the strength to continue to move forward and not go for what's in phone and see if we're still recording. Okay, so it says connection is available. Sorry for that little jump there because it said I had low connection and I just want to make sure that we're still going. So anyway, it looks like we're back. Hello. So what I was saying is that it's important that when you have this longer term vision of what you want for yourself, for your higher self, for your better self, for your level up self, that when you are presented with situations in the current moment, it makes it easier for you to avoid something that may go against you getting to that goal. So what am I talking about? I am talking about last night I was at paint class. So typically I go on Monday night. I want to show you my painting. Here it is. Check out that pumpkin. Is that kind of cool? I think it's super cool. See those buttons on there? Those buttons are older than me. They are from one of my paint ladies, one of the paint girls, and she gave them to me from her collection, and some of them were even her mother's. Isn't that special? So this is a really special painting to me, and we did just different mixed media in there. I'll try to give you a good shot of it. So anyway, so painting is, actually there's a little bit of lace at the bottom. I wanted to show that. So painting is something that I do for joy, but at paint class last night, we had the honor of our paint teacher's mama making us a lemon cake. Now, you guys know my love for popcorn, but I've never talked about my love for lemon cake. So check this out. Does that look delicious? Yeah, it looks delicious. I stared at it for so many minutes. Really wanted some, but I have given up sugar for my last 90 days. And so I resisted. I resisted having a slice of the cake. I resisted having a slice of the homemade pound cake, some of the homemade frosting, and I survived. And so that's good. I'm really sad that I couldn't have it, but I'm also really, really proud of myself that I'm like, okay, no, No. I said I was going to do this. I made this commitment. It's just one thing. It's just a few more days of not having any sugar, so you can do it. And so that's why I titled today's meme, "You Can Do Hard Things." It may not be the popular thing to do, because I could tell that cake was made with love and lots of butter and lots of sugar. And I knew that it would be really, really good. But I also kind of knew that, I can wait until later to have this cake. And so I did. I avoided it, and I wanted it. I really do. I know it's going to, Tammy, oh my gosh, I know your mama's cake is really good. So, and I'm happy to say that you guys also can do hard things, because that wasn't easy. But if I can do it, you can do it. I've had a lot of practice of this, and how do I get better at that? But practice, and that's the same thing for you. And so today, when I woke up this morning, and albeit a little bit late, my eyes weren't bugging me. I didn't have a headache. My stomach didn't feel bloated. And I'm like, hey, you know what? I did that. I actually did that. And so that's kind of the whole impetus for this morning's meme, which is doing something that your future self is going to be proud of. Because if I'd had that sugar last night, then that would have thrown me off of my long-term goal. Okay, so that's kind of what I'm talking about. Give up something that you are struggling with, that's important to you, because, homemade pound cake is important to me. But it's something that I can delay